often imitated, never duplicated. Roll Parish, what's good? Today we got Jazzy Jeff, DJ Jazzy Jeff, legendary DJ. Of course, you know his MC is Will Smith, the Fresh Prince. 30-year, oh shit, call Ivy the Fresh Pristine. 30-year run, and coming up this anniversary, and they getting it in. And my brother is gonna come up, and right after that, we got the Queen coming up. Right after that, we got the Queen coming up, Stephanie Mills. Stephanie Mills, guys, is on my top 5 greatest of all time. So I may be biased. I love Stephanie because in my favorite years when I was a kid, you know, I used to watch my aunt and my mother play Stephanie Mills night and day. And so, you know, that music is still like my favorite music ever. And tomorrow night we got Everybody's Crush. That term was branded by my brother T Lover, Ashanti, tomorrow night. This is El Show Grande, 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 Grande. The big show. It's not a game here. Mama Silvers, what's up, baby? So I hope y'all all holding up in this coronavirus. Something really weird I seen today, which is a beautiful thing, is, you know, they opened up Georgia a couple of weeks ago. They saying that the virus is going down, that it's not an outbreak. I was scared there was going to be an outbreak in Georgia, but it's looking like, according to these people on the media, it's went down. So that's a beautiful blessing. So we can learn how to open up and be safe. Even though when they open up, I'm not going out there. Hold up. Let's see. Yes. As delivered. Y'all gotta understand, I don't pay these people. These people big people. So every day, Jeff.
There you go.
Jeff, I'm trying to tell my people, I say, yo, y'all don't understand, I don't pay these people. These people are living legends. Like, I'm just like them. I'm waiting to see if you really gonna be on. Like I'm saying, like, is he coming? Like, you
always,
know,
man.
had me waiting for like 45 minutes yesterday. I wanted to die. You know?
Yeah, man.
How you doing, Jeff, man? Living legend, Jeff. One
I'm
of
blessed.
the greatest DJs of all time. Not only that, I don't know you too tough. Like, me and you never really hung.
Couple times.
No, a couple times, but I'm saying like when people, my man Roll Parish is on here and he tells me a story about when he had the TV show and they went and cleared those samples, you send them 200 beats to put on the show.
Yep.
And since I mentioned, not even that, but before, whenever your name comes up, people talk about how humble you are, how cool you are, how giving you are, how much of a great person, from finesse, from the retreats you do. So yeah. I've been hearing this for years about how much of a beautiful person you are. And they also say you make the greatest popcorn in the universe.
Yeah.
My stylist Terrell said, yo, Jazzy Jeff fucked me up, man. He taught me how to make the greatest popcorn ever made.
Yeah.
And so it's an honor to have you here tonight, my brother.
Always, man. Always.
You know, you actually had the coronavirus.
Yes, I did.
Break that down to me. How do you think you even got it? Do you know how could you track it back?
Oh, I know exactly how I got it.
Talk to me.
I was I did a show in Ketchum, Idaho. It was a ski resort. And it was actually during the time that the Black Ski Coalition had a thing up there. And it was just a regular show. Did the show, finished, got on the plane 6 o'clock in the morning, flew to Salt Lake City, came home. By the time I came home was when they started talking a little crazy just about they might shut some stuff down. So I said to my wife, I said, yo, I think we should go to the store and stock up. You know, from the East Coast, whenever they say it's a snowstorm, everybody go to the store and stock up.
Yo, I still got canned foods from year 2000. Remember when it was gonna be 2000, like the NY2K?
Yes.
I still got Chef Boyardee in the garage, mate. You talking to the wrong one. They get me every time.
Listen, me too.
Faking it. Hurricane coming. I buy the whole shit out. Stuff it all food, eating the hurricane food for like 2 months.
Yeah, man.
I'm a sucker for it.
Yep. Listen, so I told my wife, like, we should go to the store. We end up going to the store. We went to like 3 stores. By the time we got to the 3rd store, Tom Hanks and his wife came down with coronavirus. Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert came down with coronavirus, and they shut the NBA down. So we kind of looked at it like we beat the curve. Because tomorrow is going to be pandemonium with everybody trying to go to the store. And I looked at my wife and I said, babe, I don't feel too good. And she was like, what's wrong? And I said, I just feel a little achy, like I'm coming down with something. So she was like, just go home, take some Tylenol, get in the bed, like normal. Joe, the next 14 days, I barely remember. That was the worst shit I've ever gone through in my entire life. I couldn't smell. I couldn't taste. My fever hit about a 104. I started hallucinating. And it got to the point that I dozed off to sleep. Like I was watching a movie. Like I was watching Usual Suspects on TV. And I dozed off to sleep.
That's not a good movie to watch on the fever.
No, it's not.
Not on the corona fever. The Kaiser Sosa stop. Man, you can't. I mean, because when I get fever, I hallucinate.
Yeah.
Since I was a kid, really hallucinate.
Yeah, listen,
like,
that was my first time going through that. But I was watching a movie and I dozed off, and I woke up knowing it's 12 hours later, and I just got a good sleep. And I looked at the TV, and the movie was still on. It was 6 minutes. I thought I slept an entire night. It was 6 minutes. And when I woke up, my wife was staring at me, and I looked at her like, babe, why are you looking at me all funny? And she said, I know how you sleep. I know how you snore, and that's not it. She took my temperature and was like, nah, we got to go. We got to go. And we went to the doctor. They wouldn't give me the coronavirus test because it was so early. They tested me for the flu and came back and said, okay, we need to give you a chest x-ray. They did the chest x-ray, and she came in and looked at me and said, you got pneumonia in both of your lungs. She was like, I'm going to give you antibiotics and send you home, but I want to tell you that if you feel 1 ounce worse, you need to go straight to the hospital. This is really dangerous. And Joe, I don't remember the next 10 days.
Wow, man. Let me tell you something. I had nothing like that. I'm gonna have nothing like that. I remember we got sick after the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Super Bowl was in Miami. I think I got corona. I'm not sure. I think. So we was on my people, the Ridingers, shout out Market America. They threw an after party for J-Lo they got like some $300 million yachts and some other shit.
Yeah.
So we all waiting for J-Lo to come after our performance. I got sick. My wife got sick. Dre Cool and Dre got sick. I mean, like 10 of us got sick right after that. And I was fucked up, bro. I was on the couch, legendary. About 10 days, it wouldn't get better. I think I caught it. I hope I caught it because I don't want to feel that again.
Listen, that's my whole thing. when everybody is talking about this, go outside. You know, I've been an advocate of that whole stay at home, man. You know, that's the reason I started DJing at 3 o'clock on Saturdays, because I'm trying to keep people in the house. I don't want nobody to feel that. Like, that was the work through, and I'm like, whatever I need to do to make people understand that this shit is real. Like, this is real. I literally had to explain it to some people, and I was like, somebody let a lion loose, and the lion started eating people and killing people to the point that the government said, you got to go in the house until we capture and kill this lion. Joe, they are telling everybody they can go outside. All I'm asking is, did y'all capture him? Did y'all kill him? Because if you didn't, I'm not fucking going outside.
I'm not either. I'm not either. And let me tell you something. This shit was cute the first week, cute the second week. No, it's a problem. We've been in the house for like 2.5 months, and it's getting frustrating, but I want to live till this shit come, till the medicine come.
Listen, I tell everybody,
I want to live.
I'd rather be bored.
The medicine come. People trying to act like you can still dip and dab, you could this and that. Nah, bro.
No. I'd rather be bored and alive than 6 feet under. Ain't that much boredom in the world.
And spoken for somebody with this corona, that corona, people I know who've had corona, shout out to my brother Jimmy from Jimmy's Cafe, who certified, they feel like an 18-wheeler hit them.
Yes.
And then he's like, yo, Joe, for me to walk to the bathroom felt like I ran around a block 10 times.
That's it. That's it. You lose your oxygen. You were tired. Listen, it took me a good month afterwards to get my wind back. Like, I was out of breath going to the bathroom, and my bathroom right next to my bed. You
know what I noticed? When you see all the people who survived corona in the hospital, they wheelchair them out. They don't walk out. Ain't nobody diddy bopping out the hospital.
Yeah.
They always wheelchair them out. They cheer, but that means they still fucked up.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's no joke. It's no joke.
And I'll tell everybody, because a lot of people, you know, we got radicals in every religion. Right? You got Taliban in the Muslims. You got Christians that are just radical.
Yep.
You got every religion radicals, and they keep saying, faith, I believe in God too much. I love God too much, but I want to believe in God and have faith and be smart at the same time.
That's right. That's right.
You saw the preacher who went out there and was, you know, these preachers, they go and they still make church and everybody gets sick in the church.
Yeah.
Like, no, we love God above everything, but be smart. You see the Pope, he's giving the sermons on the computer.
Yes, that's right.
He's not out there touching babies and all that.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's
real.
Be smart, guys. You gotta have faith, but God also taught you to be smart enough to know.
Exactly.
Don't get the Rona. Like, don't be out there acting stupid. Like, you can't catch it.
Yeah. And I think what happened with me, I didn't realize how shook I still am, because I don't like the information that I've been getting. I haven't gotten anything definitive. Like, no one has told me, this is how you get it. This is how you get rid of it. You can't get it again. Like, I done heard so many conflicting stories. I know people who got it twice. I'm like, no.
Listen, we done seen your best friend in the outer space movies, all type of shit. He don't got the hookup. He don't got the cure yet.
Listen,
Will Smith have the cure.
Listen, he is so locked down. He more locked down than I am. So that definitely make me be locked down.
Yo, because I'm like, does Will Smith know something? Because every time I see him, he's like a superhero. He flies. He's from the future. No, what does he know? Like, did he go to the future, come back, and know what it is?
Oh, man. I wish.
Let me tell you something, Jeff. I'm shook.
Yes.
I'm paranoid. And I've been in the house and I'm not playing with these people.
No.
And it's crazy because where I live is a gated community. You know, we got like a concierge surgeon service. So they came to bring me my emails today. So even they, fuck that, Joe.
Yes.
They masked and gloved up.
Exactly.
They hit me the shit like that, looking the other way. I got the mask on to sign the shit. No disrespect to them because they good people. I sprayed the shit up with the Lysol, like
That's right.
every page straight up. Yo. And when I did have to, I left the house maybe twice in the last 2 months, and that was to go to the supermarket, and I caught anxiety.
Oh man, listen.
Like I'm anxiety and like panic attacks.
Yes.
I'm over breathing.
Thank
I don't
you.
want dudes next to me. Cause you know, at first they was like, and fuck it, I'ma say it, but at first they was saying it's big in Italy. So my ass happened to go to the supermarket for the one time, and it's some Italian looking dude with the Italian hat, no mask on, scooting the dude with his wife, having a great old time. Yo, bro, I told my wife, hey, you don't get the hell of running out of here, like, yo.
Yeah, it's real, man. It's real. I went to the store with my wife, and I hadn't been out. And while we were driving, she started giving me all of the game. Like, yeah, here's your gloves. Here's the spray. We're going to spray the cart down. You know, you put the mask on. I said, yo, turn the car around.
Like it's your real hands, too. So this is what I taught my daughter and everything. The gloves is on, right? But you don't know you touching with the gloves. So imagine you touch a place that has it, and you come back and touch your face. That ain't a go. So anything you touch, you got to come back to that hand sanitizer and wipe down them gloves like they your hands.
Yeah. I
play the gloves like they my hands. Like, you know, like I play it like, yo, and I don't give up. I'm not lying to you. It's so disrespectful because I see people I love. I'm like, yo, this ain't.
Oh, that's over. That's over. The dap and the pound is gonna be some in the air shit, or it's gonna be my elbow. That's done. That's done.
30 years of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
30 years.
That's crazy.
Let me tell you something that's crazy. And I said this one time, and somebody said this to me. Somebody looked at me and said, what is the most widely recognized hip hop record of all time? And I'm Sugar Hill. I'm going down the list. And they were like, no, it's the theme of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That shit is in every country and every nationality. And I never thought of that. Like you don't think about that when you're doing it. You just know you're doing something, and it just never goes away.
Yeah. I know the feeling. Not like that, but I know the feeling.
Oh, listen, you got a couple of them. You know about that you look up, and it's kind of like trust me, it's a blessing to have that song, that show, that anything that stands the test of time. Everything else can change. There you go. You know what they are. It ain't never going nowhere. If grandmoms know that. Like listen, that's lean back. That's lean back. I don't know if you remember, one of the times that I saw you was in London, right after Lean Back. Wow, we was in Tim Westwood's together.
Yeah, man. Shout out Tim Westwood, everybody in the UK.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I do remember that, man. I do remember that. And so you got 30 years of the Fresh Prince. So you still get checks, forget the song, but just because it uses the actor on the show?
Yeah, now the whole residual checks, you know how that go. They go down as time go on. They don't stay the same, but I still take them.
No money stays the same. And that's what people don't understand. People think you had a big moment and you got money, and just because you was getting crazy money 15 years ago, they think you still get money off that 2020. It ain't like that. You have to
Nah.
continue to work
Yep.
and bring new money to the game. People don't know that.
Yeah, you got to. Listen, your old work is your old work. You gotta keep pushing ahead. Like, the person who invented the oven got bumped out of the way by the person who invented the microwave.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if you ain't staying up on what's next, they're gonna be talking about you in past tense.
Yeah, that's a fact. And that sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. You know me, I always like to be in the now. You know
Always.
what I mean? My name got to be brought up. Yo, it's Corona. It's crazy. Nobody can leave the house. Yo, versus D-Nice, Fat Joe's talk show.
That's right.
Like, I got to be in the talk.
Yeah.
I got to be in the smoke somehow. I don't know how to not be in the smoke.
There you go. That's right.
I got to be in it. And so you got a clothing line with Will Smith y'all came out with, right? What's the name of that?
Well, we did it under his Bel Air Athletics, but we just put out clothes to commemorate the 30th anniversary. We had a whole big thing planned, man. It was crazy. So I'm hoping, that we
they
still
going nowhere.
We ain't gonna go nowhere, but I'm hoping that when this clears up, we'll be able to do what we set out to do. But like it's funny that Will and I talk about that all the time, like. You didn't really expect it. Like, first of all, people kind of look at, especially him, that he had some magic power or some dust. Like, Will from the hood. Like, it all it was is the same shit. You grind, you catch that lightning in a bottle, and you just keep riding it. But even till today, we kind of look at each other, and it was like, man, can you believe this? Like, this is crazy. Thinking 30 years. 30 years from the TV show. That's not even the music. That's just the TV show.
Will Smith too much. Like, Will Smith, to me, he's a god. He's an icon. He's, I go back to the last night.
Yeah.
I have all those, when he was really rapping.
Yeah.
Like, I was really rapping. Like, you got to understand, Will Smith now is considered an Obama. He's commercial. He's out of here. He's down with Oprah. Will Smith, we love him. But, but he was in the street. The music was raw.
Yeah, where that started, and it's just, it's good, like to think about it where so many of us started. And now at the point, even yourself included, owning businesses and doing all the rest of this, it kind of shows the transformation of, what? You always knew how to get it. Now you showing people how to keep it.
Oh, yeah, you got to keep it, and you got to keep working. You got to continue. Yo, Jazzy Jeff, the Queen Stephanie Mills just arrived. I seen her go. I'm here.
Listen, hey, brother, I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to sit there and watch her.
What's your favorite Stephanie Mills song?
Oh, my God, man. Like, I got to go through the catalog. It's so many.
I'm going to go through it myself right now. Come here. Get ready.
Let me ask you.
My brother, I love you, man. Stay safe. Send your family my love, man. It's always love and respect.
Always.
One thing I was going to ask you real quick.
Yep.
Swiss Beats came on here yesterday. He was talking about raising money for the pioneers of hip-hop.
Yep.
Did you hear about this?
Yes, I did.
Do you agree with Swiss Beats?
Well, yes, I do. One of the things that I do believe is I feel like the first of anybody gets screwed. I feel like Kool Herc, Grandmaster Flash, Melly Mel, all of those guys never got their just due. Even when they was doing the hip hop honors, they honored them first. And you completely forgot about them. By the time hip hop honors got super big, everybody forgot that they honored Kool Herc, Melly Mel, and Grandmaster Flash. I think we gotta pay attention because they laid the groundwork for all of the stuff that we doing now.
I agree 1,000,000%. Thank you for your input. God bless you, Jazzy Jeff.
Appreciate you, Joe. Always.
All right, my brother. Nothing but love. Man, play that joint right quick. Press play. Yo, Serge. Hold up. Put that up. This different right here. Shout out Jazzy Jeff. Shout out Fan Mio. Fan Mio If you want to connect with artists, athletes, whatever, talk to them one-on-one. FANMIO, GameStar app. You can play the game. If you're a gamer and you want to play with your favorite celebrities, GameStar app.
It makes me feel good. I've been up and I've been down until you help me put my
It's not connecting.
on solid ground. I've been rich.
He pulled you in, he said. He pulled you in.
Then you showed me.
Stephanie!
Hi!
Tilt this down a little.
Miss Mills, can I call you Stephanie?
You could call me Stephanie.
Okay, Stephanie. Because you know you so highly regarded in my house and my family that I don't even know what to call you.
Am I doing something wrong?
Huh? No, you're perfect.
I can't hear him though.
Oh, you
I can't hear
me.
you. Now I can, but you're distorted.
Man, that's amazing because I think I look real handsome right there on that screen right now.
Oh, you do look handsome. Now I can hear you. Okay. Now I can hear you.
Miss Mills, my mother and my aunt have both commented already on this immediately. The minute your face came on, they started the faces with the heart.
You are distorted. I can't hear anything you said. I don't know what I should do.
So let me try it again. I'm gonna come back and hit me with the I'm here. Like, come back again. We'll do it again.
Come back again?
Yes. They're not gonna stop us from the Stephanie Mills. Yeah, you see, come and see that Stephanie Mills, boy. That's a throwback Thursday. That's 80s memorabilia. Let's get another one going. Play another one, ass. That's not regular. Here she go. Yeah, play it. No.
Are we here now?
You good. You good. Let me tell you.
I don't know what that is.
I
It's
still look
distorted. I don't know what it is. Yeah.
That's weird, man.
Now I can hear you. Now I can hear you. But when you start to ask me
maybe
questions,
you got to move. Do you do all your stuff right there? That's your best Wi-Fi?
yes. Well, not
Because
really.
I'm looking clear. Am I looking, everybody out there, am I looking distorted?
No, you sound distorted to me.
But it sounds cool.
But now you sound good. Now you sound good.
So we having our Teddy Riley moment.
No.
Miss Mills,
What?
we love you so much.
I love you.
You're so dear to me because you got to understand when I was growing up and I was just a kid and not calling you old because you are on time right now. But when I was growing up as a kid and I would spend time with my mother and my aunts and they would just play your music every day, all day, every day. And so that's why your music never gets old to me. It's just classic. It's just it's refreshing and you know your music is the type of music I play all the time in my house and my wife and my family and all of us. But you know, you sing DJ D Nice on Instagram and then he just started playing music like your music and the music of that time. And we never even knew that people, not only us was listening, everybody was listening. So then that's why D Nice rose so much because he's playing that good music. Like your time is the real music. I'm just honored to have you.
Oh, thank you, Fat Joe. You know I love you. I'm home. I'm relaxing. I just want everybody to be calm. You know, stay safe, stay home, wear your mask, just be calm. There's a lot going on in our world. There's a lot going on. And we have to stay calm.
I see you with your son a lot.
Oh, I love my son. My
Tell
son
me
is my
about him.
best friend.
Tell me about him. Tell me about him. What's his name? Tell me about him.
My son is 19 years old, and he's just amazing. He's smart. He's loving. He's kind. He doesn't see any bad in anyone except for a person we won't mention. But he's just the best thing he's the best thing I've done.
Wow, that's amazing. And I love y'all bond together. I seen you you were singing the song. He sings the words to the songs.
He sure does. He
loves
music. He plays the piano. He plays a little guitar. And he's just my baby. It's the best thing that I've done.
Man, he's so beautiful. And God bless you and your family. So when I think Stephanie Mills, besides the timeless, you have pretty much, I want to say, because you're on my top. So it's Luther, it's Michael, it's you. Who else? You know, it's Luther, you, Michael. I love Babyface. I love Babyface.
Shaka.
No, Shaka not my top five. She not my top five. She not my top five. Anita Baker be like number 6. Like, so female wise, it's you. And believe it or not, Sade is in front of all the other females to me, because her music also, for real. Like, for real. But that's just my opinion, right? But you're there. It's like Luther, it's Luther, it's MJ, it's you. And if you think about all the millions of people we ever heard singing, and that's how high I put you. And
thank you. I appreciate it so much. Because I love Luther. You know, Luther wrote one of the songs in the Wiz. I met Luther way back in the day. I knew him before he was even.
How special was Luther? Would you be intimidated to sing next to Luther?
No. Oh no, I love singers. I love singing with real singers.
I seen a video.
I'm not intimidated. Huh?
I seen a video where he was almost like pushing the great Whitney Houston, rest in peace, to sing. Like she froze up when he was singing. I seen it on video where he was like forcing her to sing. Like, you know, people used to get Whitney Houston. Rest in peace.
But Whitney's great. Now I'm not gonna talk. You can't get me to talk about.
I'm saying Whitney's phenomenal. But what I'm trying to tell you is that I've watched several artists kind of get, you know, scared to go up with Luther, like a duet. Like, but you saying you welcome it.
Oh, I welcome it. I would sing with anybody. I welcome it. I think that it's a wonderful experience to sing, and the creativity to sing with someone. I welcome it. I wouldn't be intimidated by anyone. You
know, Luther Vandross, I always tell this story, but I'll tell it to you. You know, he's my favorite. Vocally, he's I don't think nobody can hit the different ranges he can hit. I used to go to see Luther Vandross in concert. I wear a 3-piece suit, and I'll be up and deck, and Luther Vandross be this small. And he would walk past the mic. Remember when he used to walk past the mic?
Oh, yes, just walk past the mic and sing.
I'm like, oh my God. Like, he was the master.
He was the master at that. At walking past the mic. First of all, he had incredible sound people, and they just knew. And I'm a stickler about the sound. The sound is everything for singers. You know, capturing our breath, what we do. It's very, very important that the singers are heard and the band is not so loud. That's important to me.
I just came up with a good question. Who's on your top 5? Who's the greatest of all times on your list, other than yourself?
I wouldn't even put myself in there, but God, Mahalia Jackson, Leontine Price. I like the old Barbara Streisand. I like the older ones, Lena Horne. You know, this is way before
Yeah, but
your
I guess
time
it's
and
like,
everything. But
it's like I love Stephanie Mills. Like,
right.
So it's like,
Right.
I guess that's natural. That's where you grew up and that's what you was watching and that's what you was
Right.
listening
Diana
to.
Ross. You know, I love Diana Ross. I wanted to be Diana Ross. You know, her class, her style, her gowns, you know. Yeah, Shirley Bassey. I just put something on my page with Shirley Bassey. I love singers. Diana's a stylist and a singer and very classy, but Shirley Bassey's really, really a singer.
Let me ask you a question. The Wiz. For people who don't know what the Wiz is legendary. The
Yes.
Wiz. How did you get the role in the Wiz?
Well, first of all, The Wiz is taken from The Wonderful Wizard of Oz that starred Judy Garland. Ken Harper, who was the producer of The Wiz, wanted to do a black version of The Wizard of Oz. So he came up with The Wiz and came up with different songs. And I auditioned. I auditioned for The Wiz about 3 times. And I finally got the role as Dorothy. But I didn't want to audition for it because I had gone up to audition for so many things and didn't get it. So I didn't want to go. But my mom made me go.
So she pushed you.
She pushed me to go to that audition, yes.
And thank God she did that because that's something nobody can take from you. Starting
No.
The Wiz.
No, and we ran on Broadway for 5 years. And I was in it the whole 5 years.
Now this might be a rumor. I know for a fact you was Michael Jackson's girlfriend. But I heard he used to come see you at the Wiz or used to go with him while they was taping the movie to the Wiz.
Oh yeah, he came to see me in the Wiz all the time, and we stayed together on Sutton Place, and I would go with him to rehearsal for the Wiz movie.
And so you stayed together. So like, what was it like? How did Michael Jackson come at Stephanie Mills? Like, how does
I'm
MJ?
gonna tell you a funny story about Michael because Michael was kind of scared. Not scared. He's kind of scary, but I like to do laundry. So I would always do our laundry and he would come downstairs in the basement with me, but it would be really dark. And so he would get scared sometimes when we would be down there and it was dark and I'd be like, come on. I'd say the N word to him, and he used to always laugh because I always said that word all the time. But he was scary. He was scary. Michael was scary. But he wasn't a punk, but he was scary when we went downstairs and it was dark.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is, how did Michael Jackson say, hey, Stephanie, I think you're beautiful. I want to take you out for a dinner or like, how did
he
that
didn't say that. I mean, he didn't say that. We just went, you know, press people put us together and no one could have told me I wasn't going to marry Michael Jackson. You know, every girl in America was in love with one of the Jackson 5. Who didn't love one of them and who didn't think they were going to marry one of them? So for me to get close to the family and then get close to him, and he was so absolutely beautiful and kind and sweet. I never heard him say a bad word about anybody. He was so kind, really so kind.
Just a beautiful person.
Just a beautiful person inside and out.
And what it did for you, because you see now Kim and Kanye, you see this one and that, Rihanna, Chris Brown, you see, now it's like the thing, you guys are pretty much the original couple, you know, it's Stephanie Mills. Stephanie Mills and Michael Jackson.
It was cute. We were cute. You know.
Did he ever have a regular life?
Oh yeah, we used to drive down Ventura because Michael had a Rolls Royce, and we would drive down Ventura and get like 31 flavors. He liked ice cream, and he loved Famous Amos chocolate chip cookies. And we loved to stop at the movies, and he would always send me in to get the popcorn because we didn't go into the movies. We just wanted to get the popcorn. And he would, like, if it was me, him, and LaToya, he would lay down in the back so no one could see him.
Yeah, because I when I'm looking at The Last Dance, the Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan, oh, I love it.
But when I'm looking at it, I just don't realize how he never went crazy with all the cameras at practice and back at the hotel, hundreds of people, and then going back and all these rumors and all these things, and so it gets to thinking.
Crazy. But even Michael said he wished that he hadn't been so famous because they build you up to tear you down. But Michael Jordan had an incredible work ethic. I loved his work ethic, and that's what Michael had, And then me coming from Broadway, it taught me a lot of discipline. But it's hard to be in this business because they build you up to tear you down, and you're never good enough. You're just like, okay, you did that, but don't get so big-headed about it. They always like dangling a carrot in front of you and making you chase that. And I never really, after I was 30 and stuff, I decided I wanted to do my own thing and I didn't want to chase that carrot. And I didn't.
Oh, so you didn't play that game. That game they wanted to play, you ain't play that.
No, I didn't.
And
I didn't want to. It was exhausting and it didn't mean anything. I think people think they have a seat at the table and they don't. And sometimes even when they sit you at the table, you're still entertainment.
Oh, that is a fact. That is a fact. Sometimes they seat you at the table and you still entertainment. I agree 1,000,000%. And me being such a huge fan of yours, when I look at all the throwback
you're breaking up a
tributes and
little
all
bit.
this, I said, can you hear me better?
I don't know. Go ahead. I can hear you now.
Okay.
Maybe I should go somewhere else in my house. Go ahead.
When I look at all the throwback, all the lifetime achievement awards and all this, I rarely see Stephanie Mills. And when I go, we all got the same thing. We all got iTunes, Stephanie Mills Essentials, Patti LaBelle Essentials, Shaka Khan Essentials. We got everybody. And when I listen to your Essentials, you got like 30, 40 smash hits in a row. And then I get to thinking, just being a young guy in the industry, I said, why they never bring Steph up there? Like she would turn this place out, right? And then when I get to my own conspiracy thinking.
Poor connection.
Is it saying it?
Yes, it's a poor connection.
Let's try it again. Let's get back on again.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
It's poor connection. Should I move?
Try it. Try moving.
Blinking. Everything's going good.
Should we take the Bluetooth off?
No.
Oh. Joe, can you hear me?
Let's do it again. I can hear you perfect. I can hear you perfect.
I don't know.
Can you take the Bluetooth off? Because he's saying you. I have to get out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh. Do you think that's Fat Joe? What should
Let's
we
do it again.
Should I take my?
Let's do it again. I know I'm gonna click off. Take the Bluetooth off.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't hear anything you're saying. And you're don't talk because I can't. I can hear him so loud. And you're trying to tell me what I can hear him. Fat Joe, are you there?
Yes, I am.
I can hear you now. I don't know what to do. Do you want me to? I don't know what to do. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me good now?
I can hear you now. I can hear you now,
right,
but
so
you go into... Okay. All right.
Okay. If it happens again, maybe you'll take the Bluetooth off and we'll try it that way.
Okay. You want me to try to take it off now?
Nah, if it sounds good now, let's continue.
Okay. All right.
So I'm talking in regards to the Lifetime Achievement Awards and all that. I think you got more hits than everybody. And I don't see you on there like I do. And I don't see you on there like I believe you should be. And I say to myself, why they don't put Stephanie up there? She will kill this whole place. And when I analyze you, for me being in the industry for 25 years, I say, Stephanie must keep it too real.
I think I do. I think because I'm never invited. I'm never invited. So that's, and I don't go where I'm not celebrated. I go where I'm celebrated, not tolerated. And I'm never invited to those things. And I don't go just to hang out. I don't hang out. You know.
You go if you're getting an award or you getting.
I'm going for a purpose. I'm there for a purpose, not just to be seen. I don't need to be seen.
Way.
Yeah,
if
I don't
I'm
need
not nominated, I'm not there.
Right. I don't need to be seen. I don't need to smooge or whatever they call that. I don't do that well. And so if I'm performing, pardon?
What you said was the Jopra moment of this show, because you know they call me the Puerto Rican Oprah, Jopra. The Jopra moment of this show is you said, I go where I'm celebrated, I'm tolerated. Some people
Absolutely.
go and make people tolerate them. They don't really want you there.
They don't
but
want,
you force yourself.
Right. You don't want me there, I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know, I go and have my shows, and we just recently sold out NJ Pack in Jersey.
Oh, no, you sell them out, baby. I follow you. I see you selling them out, Steph.
You know, so
the people with you.
I mean, my fans come and see me, and they love me, so I go where I'm celebrated. You don't want me there?
Let me tell you something. You got the best fans, because I see you selling them out everywhere. You're working more than everybody.
Yeah. But awards don't really mean anything. I mean, my faith is in God, and as long as I have God, I'm fine.
You know,
and that's the way I've always been. It's like, you know, I don't need, as long as my fans love what I'm doing and they come and see me and they support me. The people, the powers that be, they don't have to give me awards. I already have my award. I'm still here.
But you do agree with what I say. You do agree that
I agree with it. I keep it very real. I keep it very real. And my pops, Minister Farrakhan, I don't deny that. I don't deny him. He's my pops. I call him pops. My son calls him grandfather. And a lot of people don't like that. And oh well.
Let me tell you something. Happy birthday, Minister Louis Farrakhan. It was his birthday 2-3 days ago.
Yes, 87.
I see you with so are you in the Nation of Islam, or you just respect him as a leader?
I respect him as a leader. But I've been around him ever since I was 17 years old. People now see pictures of me and everything, but he's been in my life since I was 17. I'm 63 now.
Nah, you look amazing. Y'all stop. You gotta stop. Y'all 63. Y'all stepping me there. Man, I mean, nah, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. You're doing fine.
Thank you. Thank
you. And your fans, you are right. Your fans are the most loyal fans. You know, some people like to do smoking mirrors and the gimmick of the week. But your thing is real.
Yeah, I don't. I like to give it to them real and stay on my game and stay on my grind. That's why I had so much respect for Michael Jackson, and watching Michael Jordan gave me so much inspiration, because his work ethic was just, man, you know, and that's what you have to do. You have to stay ready. You know, you can't go out there and you got a show to do and you just getting ready. You got to stay ready so that when your shows are coming up, then you amp it up. But you stay ready.
You know, I watch you all the time. You know, I follow you. You know, we did a song together on the album.
You're distorting a little bit.
I mean, do you hear me better now?
poor connection. It's saying it's a poor connection.
Yeah, but that goes in and out.
Can you
It'll
hear me?
come
I'm gonna
back.
turn my Bluetooth off. Okay,
Try it.
you're back now,
I'm back.
but you
Hey,
frozen.
Stephanie, let me tell you
baby.
something, man.
What?
I got a young lady. Her name is Remy.
I love every little thing about you, babe. I'll sing a little bit.
Oh, no.
Stevie, did you hear me?
No, I heard you perfectly.
Though you say you're not my friend, you've been here through thick and thin. Oh, oh. And for that, Joe, I love you. And all I want to do is think about you. Because I'm here to say, I love you more each day. Look at your face.
Hey, y'all, nah, we love you, man. I love you too much. I love you too much. I see you singing the Stevie Wonder too.
Yeah, I love Stevie.
Which is one of your
huh?
Which was one of your Stevie Wonder. I met him twice in 2 different restaurants, one in New York, one in LA. He knows how to eat, and they'll call me over and be like, "Yo, Fat Joe, Stevie wants to say what's up," because I don't bother. And then I go sit next to him. He's like, "Yo, Fat Joe, you really know where to eat, huh?" It was his birthday.
I love to eat too.
I
love to eat. My favorite, I love sweets. That's my evil. Oh, the sweets, cakes, chocolate. I love
That's
chocolate.
my evil too. My mother just threw a bunch of hearts. Like, that's her thing too, her sweets. Stephanie, after this Corona thing is over.
Go ahead.
After this Corona thing is over, I'll take you to go and hit the. We can go eat.
Yeah,
Let's
go
go eat.
hang out. I want what I want you to do. I like to dance. I want you to take me somewhere where I can just dance.
I will take you somewhere you could dance and dance all night long. We'll find a spot, or we'll create a spot.
Do they still have places? Joe, do they still have places where it's like safe to go to just dance and have fun without there being a fight or anything like that?
It's safe wherever we go. It's safe wherever we go. There's never no trouble when you with Fat Joe.
Okay.
It's safe.
So I'm going to hold you to that because I really want to go and hang out with you and your wife.
We going to do it. We going to set it up. And I need you to come, man. I need you to come. I love you. I thank you for coming on here.
I will come. You just called. Did you get my when I sang happy birthday to your wife?
I didn't
get it.
I left
it on your voicemail.
No, I didn't get it. I got I heard you called and then I called you back and we just was missing each other.
Is your wife watching?
Lord,
is she watching? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Hey, Miss Mills, we love you. We love you, Stephanie. And I'm going to keep in touch. Thank you for coming on the Fat Joe Show. You know I love you. I follow you. Everything. We worship you. I'm going to stay in touch, all right?
I can't. You said he loved you. You said you love me. I love you back. You got a little distorted there, baby.
Okay, so I said, thank you for coming by the show. Thank your manager. Great guy. I love you, and I'll keep in touch, okay?
Okay, thank you.
I love you so much. Thank you, Stephanie.
I love you so much.
All right, man.
Bye.
That's like, now let me explain something to you. It was messed up because the fucking Bluetooth. Stephanie Mills means so much to me. You know, she, you know, like I said, the glory years when I was a kid and I didn't worry about bills. I didn't worry about nothing. My mother, my aunts would play her music over and over again. And so, you know, I'm in debt to her just listening to her music. Titi Barbara, my aunt and my mother are on here listening. And she's just my favorite, man. And she doesn't get the props she deserves. Eric B on the check-in. She doesn't get the props she deserves. And I'm always watching these tributes or whatever. Ain't nobody more soulful. Ain't nobody more keep it real than Stephanie Mills. If y'all watching out there, Jesse Collins and everybody else who does the award shows, it's time. It's time Stephanie Mills gets her props and gets her flowers. Yeah, yo, sir, yeah, Ruby's on the check-in. For me, this was unbelievable. Because you could imagine just being a little kid on welfare in the South Bronx, not fly, and all I would listen to is music, and they would be blasting her music. So for me, it's like surreal to interview Stephanie Mills. Or I did a song with her and Remy on the Plata Plomo album. Then I sampled her on the album with me and Dre on Family Ties. Where go late night, I put you in drive. That was Starlight original. So she has paved the way for me and so many people, and she has kept it real, and she accepts her place in music history, and she just kept it real to herself. No gimmicks, the power of love. She kept it no gimmicks, kept it real with herself, kissed no ass, and she's the living legend of all. And so I like to thank Miss Mills, Jazzy Jeff. That was really, 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 really educational, man, and inspirational that he actually had the coronavirus and told us how it made us feel. And even though he's over it, he don't trust them saying he can't get sick again. So the man is still home. So you got to listen out there. Stay home as much as you can. If you cannot stay home and you got to get essentials, be very, 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 very careful out there with the mask, the glove on, the hand sanitizer. Shout out Kid Capri. I seen that video, Kid Capri, with you DJing and Stephanie going off. I saw that. I saw that. This is the Fat Joe Show. This is the big, big, big show. I'm going to throw it in the air right now. I'm going to predict. We're going to wind up winning the Emmy off of Instagram Live. We're going to wind up winning an Emmy off of Instagram Live. This is the biggest, most authentic show, keeping it real with the people. It's the Fat Joe Show. It's undeniable. Tomorrow, shout out to my brother Terrellish T Lover. This is his quote. Tomorrow night we have everybody's crush, Ashanti. She's considered everybody's crush. You want to know what she's wearing. You want to know what she's doing. You want to know who she's with. You want to know, you know, I don't care what it is. You like Ashanti. You know what I mean? Fellas, they don't scream it, but they like Ashanti. And she's my sister. Okay, so I have a sorority of sisters. I have, of course, Remy, who's my sister. I have J-Lo, who's my sister. And I have Ashanti, who's my sister. But tomorrow we're going to get into it. We're going to talk that shit. Listen, put God first. He's going to get us through this. I thank you for coming to the Fat Joe Show. I know you could have been anywhere else. Everybody in the world got different lives going on. So I appreciate you coming. Hey, y'all, Mr. Ness of the Furious Five. Man, this is big talk with that Pioneer pension. It's big talk. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. Peace, y'all. Eat Philly was good.